minority economic development agencies like the MMBC need to work with minority businesses, get them to becoming capable, understand the needs of the major corporations, and then match those capabilities with the needs of the corporation. When that's done, you have win-win outcomes. You don't have a force fit like the old model calls for. So the new model is about us understanding corporate needs, identifying capable minority businesses, and lining that up, dialing it up to make the fit work. Corporations that embrace diversity and inclusion perform better than their peers. So there is a business case now for diversity and particularly supply diversity.
For Methodist Le Bonheur Healthcare, minority and women-owned business, economic growth and development has not been simply a philosophical undertone or a short-lived program of the day. Our organization first established MWB Economic Development as a most senior-level organizational strategic priority. Then we went about the business of weaving it into the very fabric of our day-to-day operation and our regular performance tracking.
First Tennessee has been a supporter of the Mid-South Minority Business Council for a number of years. We believe in their efforts of helping women and minority-owned businesses succeed and prosper. They are about bridging partnerships and maximizing business growth. As a community, we are fortunate to have the Mid-South's foremost minority business development organization that proactively develops a climate of inclusion.
The MMBC has been a powerful tool in the development of my business. By connecting us to other corporate members, we become stronger companies, and we help in this way the economy of the Mid-South.
It's been very helpful to be here in the seed and meeting with the other tenants and the networking and just the relationships with the other guys here, and we've been able to share experiences and help each other, and so that has been very beneficial.
The seed itself, as it is called, was a great experience for not only just the networking, but I think we all either learn from each other or learn from the MMBC that you got to get out of the box. Even though we was in different industries, the challenges could be similar in that way. So we use that to bring back that kind of experience and help to sustain and grow our business, and we've been very successful at it.
MMBC is playing the role of matchmaker and is doing an incredible job of going out and identifying high-quality minority-owned firms who and matching them to the opportunities and the purchasing needs of our local corporations.
The IT matchmaker, since we're an IT firm, has helped our business tremendously, particularly meeting with corporate members at the IT level that we normally cannot call in at. There are a lot of gatekeepers. Well, MMBC has allowed us to go bypass some of the gatekeepers and get to the IT executives that we needed to talk to. With that, and this is just last year alone, we've seen our business increase 23%.
I feel blessed to have the MMBC in my life. It's really changed me and changed our company for the better. We joined, and then a year or two into our business, we ran into a problem with one of our vendors, and the MMBC was such a support and so important to us that I realized what value it is to be a member.
As an advocate for small businesses like ours, MMBC has provided exposure to large companies in the Memphis area. We formed strategic partnerships that has allowed our business to grow exponentially.
GlaxoSmithKline is very keen on forming relationships with minorities, small, diverse companies. We strive to seek out those companies and to cultivate them within our industry and within our business.
What we found out was when we would call on area corporations and visit the purchasing manager, the corporation itself wasn't diverse. When you looked at the workforce did not mirror our community. When you looked at the executive level of management, they had very few minorities. And we know that when you have diversity in all that you do, including decision making, you have better outcomes. We started this thing that we call the Model Diversity Corp, And it was basically a program of connecting the dots, that workforce diversity, supplier diversity, community giving all work together. We also felt like, to institutionalize it, that the organization needed to have an oversight function, and that's called the Internal Diversity Committee. And basically it manages all of these three different parts. And we told our corporate members that if you practice best practices in all three of these areas, you're going to have a corporation that performs well.
Our corporations are uniquely positioned to have a big impact because of the purchasing that they do and the scale of the purchasing that they do. The degree to which some of that business can be directed specifically toward our minority firms can have a huge impact on the growth of minority businesses, the growth of minority wealth, the growth of jobs. Our corporations have a unique role to play and a unique niche that they can fill in terms of this minority business development growth.
It's absolutely so important that we work with MMBC and be partnered with MMBC because the vision of both of our organizations is very similar. And what we're designed to do on behalf of our community is very similar. Job growth, capital investment, development of entrepreneurs, community development, infrastructure development, all those things that are absolutely important to the growth of our community.
An impact study that was done in 2005 by an outside marketing firm reflected that for every new dollar of revenue that minority businesses get, the city accrues 40 cents. And so that's $1.40 for every minority business. When that occurs, the city basically benefits because we're adding people, we're adding jobs, we're adding taxes to the city. It works for all. Everyone wins.